Hey guys, it's Angelica, keeping you updated on the happenings here. I've been in Japan for more than a week at this point. Weird to think about that. My flight is actually in a week from now, so I need to cram all the other things that I have to do here, like see other places from this like mega guy that I've been following in terms of things to see. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to leave the routine I've established here in the morning. So I ran into this weird problem. The pocket Wi-Fi I've been using, uh, lovingly called MiFi for short. Basically, it's a mobile hotspot. It is one of the best ways to stay connected without getting or renting a cell phone or renting a SIM card, just because my phone doesn't let me do that, I think. I don't really know. But the Wi-Fi router thing, let's see. So it's like the size of a cell phone, basically. Um, Even though I have unlimited data on this thing, the data usage is actually capped per 3 days. So I have 2 gigabytes of 4G speed data per 3 days. And once you overcome that limit, you're put on the slowest internet speed. So technically unlimited because you're still connected to the internet, obviously, but it's just pure sadness. And what I've hit that limit, right? And I'm realizing how dependent I am on the internet. Normally, 2 gigabytes on my phone is not that big of a problem, but because I'm also using my laptop, it's been really hard to look up things on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat, and the list goes on. So I'm realizing now how addicted is addicted the right word? I think dependent, maybe. Yeah, so internet, I need it. I didn't realize how much I needed it. I thought I didn't use that much data back at home. But now that I've been dependent completely on this thing for internet, and now that I've capped, it's like, well, what now? The answer is obviously to go sightseeing, and so yesterday, after I realized I hit my data cap, I was like, well, I might as well leave the apartment. I've been doing a lot of video work, a lot of things on the computer, more than usual since I haven't had as much to do with the gallery lately. Slash, it's closed on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are kind of like holidays here, I guess. Not holidays, sorry. Tuesdays are kind of like Sundays here. Uh, yeah, so I went to Asakusa yesterday. Huge tourist spot. It has this huge shrine that a lot of people will recognize when they see kind of iconic Japanese architecture. I went there yesterday. It's incredible to walk around and be around and just see all of the architecture and see all the people at the same time. Like, oh my gosh, super crowded. It reminded me of Times Square, basically. You're trying to find which way to this shop or this street vendor, or just navigating through the sea of people was an endeavor in and of itself. There's tons of souvenir shops. There's tons of side places to grab something to eat. I had this really awesome sweet bread yesterday. So good. What else did I do? Yeah, so just a ton of touristy things. Walked around for a long time yesterday in that area. I still haven't quite figured out the making a wish or making an offering dealio at the shrines. So maybe next time I visit there. I want to go back simply because they have a ton of souvenirs and they were decently priced. So hopefully I'll be able to find some great stuff when I go back. While I was there, interesting enough, there was a student, I don't know if they were actually a student or if they were with a TV network, but the sign said looking for US citizens, and so I came up to them and was like, hello, I'm a U.S. citizen. That sounds dumb. Uh, but I came up to them, right? And it was funny because the girl didn't really speak English, so she called over someone else who effectively was a translator. And basically, he and his entire, I guess, crew of people were interviewing U.S. citizens about their opinions on Donald Trump. The whole thing was they had 3 large cards, and one card was the Joker, one card was an ace, and one card was a king with Trump's face on each of them. And we had to choose one describing what we felt described Donald Trump best. And so it was weird because I was like, oh man, I have an opinion on this, but like, where is this going? Is this for like students learning journalism? Is this some kind of like project where people are learning about like U.S. government, or is this for like TV or something? I never really quite figured that out. I signed a form at the end, but yeah, so that was funny. Picked Joker. It was pretty weird. It was kind of cool at the same time though, because the girl who was interviewing me, she didn't really speak any English. So she was talking in Japanese, and then the guy who spoke English was translating between us in front of the camera. So, yeah, I may or may not be on Japanese television. I need to get going soon so I can catch the animation I have tickets for. But, as usual, I will keep you guys posted on the happenings here in Japan. I'll see you guys later. Bye.